Hey, boys. Coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's got to be great. Game day's coming.
Here we go! Here we go! Brand 38! Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
All right, strap them up. Pull up your big boy britches. This is for gold.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week.
You've made it all the way to the wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
An empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Prescott. And he hits Jason Witt. Pick up on first down, 7 yards. Second down now after the pass completion. Second down, Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. The drive moving. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A gain of 3, second down. Second down following the run. Prescott now shake him off. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Perry in there to get him for sack number 9. Never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no...
Packer, and he will be taken down back behind the line of scrimmage. Try to get away, but... And now Dallas gets... They'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
And when you look, that complimentary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense?
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Boys. Ezekiel Elliott, 7. And now here come the Cowboys. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things right in your playbook. 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A second down throw for Prescott. Incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
and that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Holding, defense.
And you as a former defender should know that the referees are watching this closely, defensive holding.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys, but in this case, they were strict with the rule.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
Holding, offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. So now the offense is facing a 1st down and 20 after that last mistake. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take him. The offense for the Cowboys. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receiver, your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Nick Perry in there to drop. Sack of the year. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Now the 8 to go in this first half of play. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Hold the punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking to move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go!
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Dump off to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the field. Come upon halftime. Yeah, that's perfect. One man in the backfield. Got to throw it. Intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, the speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throwing to Witten over the middle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And the offense on 3rd down.
Let's go!
Scott. He's got his man on the crossing route and picking up the first. The offense has it 1st and 10. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Who's left? They find some open field here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll...
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Greg Hardy in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Let's go!
Second down, Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on first down. Going right side, he has Witten. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
But on first and 10, Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. To throw is Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Watch left.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Clay Matthews. Prescott on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Shields. And a big turnover there. A lot of score.
Interception!
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spent scouting comes down to this. Start the draft when you're ready.
The Browns are now on the clock. Let's go to Adam Schefter now, who's got more to say about the Browns' latest pick.
This quarterback has garnered the reputation as being one of the more consistent passers in all of college football this season. He had a string of games where he averaged over 300 yards and at least 2 touchdown passes a game. According to Matt Miller, the big takeaway from his hot streak was that he played against varying levels of competition. No matter if it was some of the weaker defenses in college or some of the toughest, he tore apart their secondaries. He always plays at a high level and never sinks down to the level of his competition. We'll see if he can remain so consistent once he's playing on Sundays.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. Adam, what can you tell us about the Chiefs' newest player?
Here's a guy who never quite lived up to expectations throughout the season until a solid late performance acted as the catalyst to this pre-draft hype. He followed up the strong late season performance with a stronger pro day, leading many teams to move him up their big boards. One GM I talked to felt his renewed confidence could be attributed to his performance in that late season game, stating, quote, "It was the shot in the arm he needed to begin believing in his abilities again," close quote. If he can continue to conquer the self-doubt that has held his game back in the past, he could be a formidable NFL wideout. He'll be a player to keep an eye on as the preseason approaches.
The Broncos are now on the clock. All right, team is now off the clock. Adam Schefter, can you tell us about their newest player?
Like football, rugby's a sport that's played with guys of all shapes and sizes. In his case, he was one of the big guys pushing and pulling blocks in the center of the pitch. He was playing rugby for a university in Australia before he was recruited to transfer and play football for 2 seasons here in America. His first year was spent adjusting to the game, getting used to the different rules and how to play his position properly. The guy even had to adjust how he tackled now that he had to wear pads and a helmet. But his second year is really where we started to see what he could potentially do. He's a physical player at the line of scrimmage. The team was able to pick up a good addition to its line with a bit of an interesting history.
The Saints are now on the clock. Saints are going with Holiday.
Most offensive linemen need a year or two to get bigger and more polished before you start seeing them play at a higher level. In this case, however, he has a chance to make an impact on the offensive line from day one. At the Combine this year, he looked like one of the stronger linemen, and he also showed great footwork and technique, which is usually something players his size tend to lack. He's the type of lineman that can provide an immediate upgrade to this team's pass and run blocking, and they're lucky to have picked him up before anyone else could.
The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Packers made their selection. For more about him, let's go to Adam Schefter.
A college All-Star Game MVP trophy capped off an illustrious career for him. The performance was especially sweet as many critics had criticized him for not performing well against top-tier defenses while in college. Breaking the 100-yard barrier and scoring twice against the top players in the country had critics changing their tune. He's now going to be expected to get the ball 20 to 30 times a game against some elite NFL defenses. It will be a steep learning curve for him, but sources tell me several GMs feel he's up to the challenge.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. All right, let's go to Adam Schefter, who's got more on this pick.
Setting a single-game team record for tackles for loss, he's quickly earned a reputation as a fearsome defensive lineman with a devastating rip move. Ross Tucker had him ranked as the top defensive line prospect in this year's draft, saying there aren't even many current NFL offensive linemen with the quickness and footwork needed to neutralize him one-on-one at the line. Adding depth on the defensive line is always a positive, and when you can add an impact player of his caliber, you've set up your defense for immediate success.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. All right, now that the pick's in, let's go to Adam. Adam, what can you tell us about this guy?
He was dismissed from the team earlier this year after reportedly not showing up to several organized team activities. This immediately raised some red flags among scouting circles around the league. However, I've been told that he came off as very sincere during the combine, telling teams that he was a team player and he won't make the same mistakes again. That sounds good on paper, but this team will find out very soon if he can back it up.
Let's go to Adam Schefter now, who's got more to say about the Lions' latest pick.
He was one of the most dominant pass rushers in college football last year, getting everyone's attention after netting over 20 sacks and setting a new school record. He started seeing double teams at the line midway through the season, and that still didn't stop him from getting to the quarterback. Scouts all agree that he has a rare combination of strength and burst off the line that make him a threat on almost every play. He's a real difference maker for a defense, and he